Before we started this session, I asked if I may speak with your higher self. May I speak with your higher self now?
Yes.
Thank you so very much. Why was it time for Brook Lynn and I to meet and have this session today?
Okay. I'm just feeling like I'm still in my head. Sorry.
That's okay. That will happen. I want you to take another deep breath of release. We're going to just take 3 deep breaths and reconnect. And remember, you're allowing your spirit to speak for you through your physical. You're used to it going the opposite direction. This time you're going to allow your higher self to just come right through and speak. It'll feel like you because you are your higher self. So don't judge the answers. Just let them come. One more deep breath, please. Thank you. Can you take a look at the body and see if there's any blocks or any openings that I needed to address that we did not address during the clearing?
There's something, but I'm just trying to figure out what it is.
Tell me where it is.
It's in the upper body, between the sternum and the head. Try to figure out a little bit more better for you than that. Is there more to do with the throat?
The possibility is there. Is it hindering her or assisting her?
Hindering.
Okay. Is this a block in the throat chakra, or is this something dark that does not belong there, an entity perhaps?
I'll say perhaps that because I know that that's happened in the past.
Okay. Let's go ahead and ask this dark energy. Let's give it a voice. Let's go ahead and let you speak on its behalf, bringing it up to your vocal cords and letting it speak. Hello. Who's there in the throat, please?
I'm not sure who, but I was more like a how dare you, who do you think you are kind of feel to it.
Yes. Come up. Let's ask Brook Lynn. Brook Lynn, do you give this being permission to stay within you? Did you ask for it to join you?
Nope.
Okay. Since Brook Lynn has not asked you to join, then yes, you must come up and speak to us. It's universal law. Who's there? What are you doing there? Creating that block, holding her back. I have asked you a question. Who are you?
Feels like I want to be saying you don't need to know who I am.
I don't need to know who you are, but I am already aware of your awareness to you. How long have you been there?
Sometime.
Have you been there her entire life?
Checking in on and off, but yes.
Checking in. Why would you need to check in on and off?
To see how she's developing and if she's going to be a threat.
I see. And have you put an implant in her?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that implant's to hold her back?
Yes.
What are you trying to prevent her from doing?
Her job.
Her job. And what is her job?
To help humanity. The universal.
I see. And where do you reside? What planet are you on? I may phrase it another way. What is your race?
Non-human.
Not human. Did you follow her here from another galaxy?
I was assigned her.
You were assigned. I see. And are there others that are checking in on her too?
Yes.
Does she have more than one implant?
Yes.
How many?
146.
Okay, well, that's pretty significant. So you've been there for quite a while putting implants in her, haven't you?
Yes.
I see. Well, I think we're going to take those implants out today. Where are those residing at in her? Throughout the body?
And some are hidden in her nervous system.
Yeah. We're going to take all of those out today. She hasn't given you permission to put them there. And so we're going to take them out and remove them. And when you go, you'll take them all with you. And you won't come back. Go ahead and start removing those now, my not human entity. And do you want to tell me your name now?
No.
Do you want to tell me what race you're from?
Not really.
Tell me anyway. You're leaving. What difference will it make?
I'm from another universe.
We're already aware of other universes. This is not something new to us. It's not a secret.
She can't pronounce it in human language.
How about spell it?
How do you spell symbols?
Okay, how do you describe a symbol?
Pictures.
What type of pictures? Are they many pictures together or one?
The closest would be light language, drawings, scribbles.
I'm familiar with this. Okay. How are you doing on removing those 146 implants?
Halfway.
Okay. Why is there such a concern about this universe?
We don't want you to continue to evolve.
We're too far along now. It's still happening and will continue faster and faster. How about if you use something like a magnet to pull all of those out? Speed up the process.
Some of them are buried very deeply.
Okay. Do you need my assistance? Calling my being as Archangel Raziel to come in and assist.
If you like.
Sending Archangel Raziel now. We will work together, and then Archangel Raziel will assist you out into the galaxy, off this planet, in this universe.
And what else?
And have you gotten all the implants out? Tell me when it's done.
Okay.
Any other cords that you've left in this body? We want to remove all capability to come back and attach or reattach. No little homing devices to come back and track her down.
Okay. Done.
Tell me when she's completely clean.
Okay.
Non-human being from a light language scribbly galaxy, we will send you back now. Archangel Raziel is going to assist you as you leave this body. Is there anything you'd like to say to Brook Lynn before you go?
Don't come back, or any of your friends or anybody else, because you have no permission to enter me ever.
Thank you. Strongly said. She is a sovereign being, and you will not have access to her in this life or any other life. And so we bid you a-bye, Archangel Raziel. I thank you for removing this being off into the galaxy back where it belongs. Okay, well, they had quite their hands on you. Let's go ahead and fill those spaces back up. What would you like to put in its place? And do I need to clear with violet flame any of the negative residual energy that may have been left behind first from those implants?
I think he actually did that.
Archangel Raziel, when he came?
No, actually, the dude did.
The being, the non-human being.
The non-human being.
Were you able to see an image of him?
No, it was just dark.
Okay. So let's go ahead and fill it back up then. It's nice and clear. He really did a good job. Good for him. Who knew?
I'm going to say white light. Or is there
All right.
more appropriate for me?
White light. You will know what you want to bring in. And are there any words associated with this white light? Such as strength,
Protection,
protection, bringing that in.
and universal truth.
Universal truth. Beautiful. Very good. Tell me when she's complete.
Done.
Beautiful. So, how is her emotional healing looking? I had that she needed to have some emotional healing.
She still needs some.
Okay, let's take a look at what that is, please.
Rejection.
Is that from this life or past life?
This and past.
Okay. Let's take and address the past life first, please. Can we please follow that back? And let's see what that was from.
Feels like abandonment.
Abandonment. Can you see that life?
Not really clearly. Just more of the feeling I was.
Okay. And how was she abandoned? Was she a child? A baby? Oh, what was the story? You can travel through time and space and go look at it more clearly.
It seems like a rejection on all that whole lifetime, from baby to adulthood.
Was she a male or a female?
Female.
Female. What year was that in?
1896?
What country did she reside in at that time?
Europe.
In Europe. Anything more specific?
I'm not getting or hearing a place or seeing a place.
That's okay. So what I want you to do now is go ahead and send that female living in Europe in the 1800s and 1896. Send her love. Send her acceptance. And we're going to go ahead and release this rejection. Changing it. What can we change it into, please?
Acceptance.
Acceptance. And is there a light, a color of light that you'd like to use as we change this emotion?
Purple.
Let's do that now. Tell me when that past life is cleared and healed. Let's move now forward back to the current life, and let's address the rejection from the current life. Is this something that is recent, or is this something past?
Recent-ish, but it's still a couple years.
Are they going to, or what do they need to do to open communication between them again?
She's already doing it. It's just more of it.
Now, sometimes we get stuck in our 3D body minds. May we ask higher self, her oversoul, if she'll come into the session?
Yes, but double check that, because sometimes she doesn't like working with me like this.
It's her higher self. Her higher self will let you know if it's yes. She'll tell you yes or no. Will she come?
I just see us, her arms crossed, being stubborn. No.
Okay. In this state, you can tell her that you love her and that you're going to do what you want. You use your words of how you'd like to address her to let her know that you're working on this open communication. Since you're connected with her higher self, it will be received more readily. Go ahead and tell her now.
Verbally, like audio, or just my head?
Yeah. However it works best for you. There can be more energy when it's spoken.
Yeah, I love you with all my heart. I'm doing everything and trying every angle so that we can have an open, honest, respectful relationship that is fun and loving with one another and value each other's ideas. But I would love to communicate all of that.
Thank you. Let's go ahead and ask if she will accept your offer. Is this something that you'd be willing to accept?
It's like I don't know.
Okay. Well, that's okay. And I don't know is better than a no. So let's leave it with the bridge is open for future communication. And maybe it's not today. Maybe it's a few months down the road that path will become more open and more accepting. And you know what? It's okay to agree to disagree. It's okay to do that and still love the person. Do you agree?
I do.
And do you agree?
Feels like a sure.
Okay. It's okay to agree to disagree. So it's an opening, and we accept it, and we appreciate it, and we send you love, light. And if there's something that needs to be forgiven, I ask you both in this time. You can do it in your telepathic manner. You can ask each other for forgiveness and accept each other's forgiveness, because the heart's very tender. Good. I feel the energy from this. Very nicely done, both of you. Thank you for joining us for this quick conversation. I release you at this time. Brook Lynn, how did that feel? Does it create a beginning for a better communication?
I hope it will.
So with that being the case, what would you like to tell yourself about how to work with her going forward. Is that something you want to give her advice on, or would you like one of her guides to give her advice?
One of her guides.
Okay. Which guide would like to come through, please?
Oh, am I supposed to tap into her guide?
Your guide, not to her guide, to your guide.
Oh, to my guide.
Yeah. Asking your guide now to come and join us. Is this a galactic guide?
Yes.
Who am I speaking with, please?
It feels like my Lyran one, but I don't have a name besides. Just
okay. I'm imagining he's new because you've probably done some work and have received him for additional assistance with your work. Asking him to come through now. Take a deep breath and help him assimilate into your body, to help him speak using your mouth. And I use the word him loosely. I don't know if it's male or female gendered.
male, feminine energy.
Feminine energy?
Mm-hmm.
Female. Let me know when you can speak.
Okay, I'll try it. I'm kind of in my head a little bit.
And now asking for your galactic Lyran guide to come through. May I speak with you?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming today to assist with giving guidance. She's trying to find out some information about how she can work better with, but she's also got questions on humanity. What's a better place to start?
Humanity.
Let's start with humanity, please. What is her star family lineage?
She has many.
Who are those that are primarily connecting with her now?
Palladian, Lyran, Syrian, Andromedan, Nuibi, Niribru.
These sound like a lot of the same star connections that I have.
And that's all she needs. That's all she's to.
That's all she needs to know
At the moment.
Perfect. Thank you. What does she need to know currently from her star families?
That we're proud of her, but she needs to be stepping it up. And we know that she's feeling lost and how to do that.
Yes. I know one of the questions she has is, what does she need to do to get ready to teach about the star races? What's your recommendation?
First, she needs to be in flow and able to channel with ease and grace and channeling universal laws of all the different galactic beings, and to present them clearly of their essence of who they are and what their talents and strong suits are.
Will she be working with somebody on this?
I'll be helping her, but she also needs help in this physical body to be able to do it. She's been trying and seeking and even asking star families to help her, and no one's able to help her.
Why are they not able to help her? She had a lot of blocks in her chakras that I worked on today. Was that some portion of it?
That'll help, but there's a lot more within her physical body needs more work done.
What type of work?
The electrical part of her being needs to be able to handle our energies.
Now today, my guides are telling me that she's eligible for a DNA upgrade, which I have not provided to her yet, bringing these electrical systems to more clear connections.
It'll help with other areas. Like there's a block in the flow of the electrical grid.
I do grid work as Archangel Raziel. Let me come in and work with you. And let's see if we can't reconnect what needs to be connected or unblock. I feel the energy of it. Is Archangel Raziel there working with you?
I feel a being. I'm not sure who it is. But
let's go ahead and ask Brook Lynn's physical body to go ahead and take a deep breath of release, accepting, allowing that work and flow, and now asking her Lyran guide. How is that block looking at this point in the connection?
That was one. There's another one.
Okay, that's good. That's what we're doing here, right? Helping her to step it up. That's, where's the other one? Let's find that now. Where is that electrical system within her?
It's feeling like it's in the side of me in my head.
Moving that energy now as it's needed to correct this electrical system for the work. And doing it gently so that the 3D body is not struggling with these changes. It is done. And how does it look now?
There's one more that comes and it has to come up and through the heart area and it has to come up through the head.
Okay. Yeah, I was hearing heart. My guys were saying the word heart telepathically to me. Okay. Working on our heart, doing that gritting, clearing, reconnecting. And I hear it is done for that one now as well. So at this time, I'd like to thank all of the divine that came in to work with us. Galactic families, amazing. Thank you. And for those that came in and channeled with you today, I once again give my thanks and appreciation.